Coming up on Showcase Minnesota, tantalizing recipes in the comfort of your kitchen. Gourmet Made Simple with Gena Knox. Plus, garage sale season is here. Tips on turning your junk into cash and preventing falls at home. Safety and exercise tips for seniors. Showcase Minnesota starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Showcase Minnesota. I'm Rob Hudson.
Oh, and I'm Corbin Seitz.
Yes,
and
you are.
I said I'm a little edgy this morning. I'm a little...
Here we go. Almost the 1st of June.
Here we go. So let's see what else is happening. We've got a lot of food in front of us. A lot of delish food.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about food today, too.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second, but you've got more food here.
Yeah, the Gourmet Made Simple. Now, Gena is here. This is Gena, and she's here, and we're just going to talk about all her good tips on how to create the gourmet sort of flavor in your kitchen, but not making it so labor-intensive.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I asked her
I'm
if this was her... She's from Georgia, and Athens, and I asked her if this was her kitchen on the front, because it's really high-tech and very cool and very new, and this is probably glass tile back here, and she said, no, bummer.
I would have said
yes. It's a kitchen
yes.
in Florida? Did you say Florida, Gena? Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful book. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to that. Cooking up some halibut, are we?
Yes,
Dynamite.
it's going to be good today.
Well, let's talk about a little more good food for a good cause this morning.
Thanks, Martha. First up this morning, impressive recipes that are a breeze to prepare. Gena Knox's debut book, Gourmet Made Simple, offers uncomplicated dishes, easy enough to make for dinner tonight or for your next big get-together, and most only just take a few minutes to make. We're very happy to welcome Gena to our kitchen this morning to tell us more. Hi, Miss Gena.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, all the way here from Georgia.
That's right.
And I said I'm from the South and lived in Atlanta for a while. You're from Athens. And we were talking about the philosophy that this is gourmet made easy, but what made you decide this is a book I've got to do?
Well, you know, a lot of people think cooking is so complicated, and if you know the right techniques and the basic steps and have some really just key equipment, then it's really simple to do, and it can actually be relaxing.
Now, where did you get the ideas for these recipes? I understand there's about 80, 90 recipes in here.
There are, and they're all recipes that are easy enough to do on a weeknight, but gourmet enough to do on the weekend, and they use very easy-to-find ingredients, and some are for grilling outdoors, some for grilling indoors, and it's just a really versatile, great book to have with excellent cooking tips to make life easier in the kitchen.
Did you test them on your family?
I did. I tested them on all kinds of family and friends, so they all loved it. Absolutely.
Yeah, they said, good, she's writing a cookbook. Let's eat.
That's right. That's
okay,
right.
What are you doing today?
Well, today we're going to do a cedar-wrapped halibut with a fresh vegetable relish. And grilling season is here, so we're very excited about that. And first things first, while the guys are drinking beer and grilling, the women can have some Prosecco, which is one of my favorite summer drinks. It's a sparkling wine from Italy. It's just a very light and very affordable wine, too. It's like $10 a bottle.
Give me one, and I'll give a little taste.
Absolutely.
It's how much? $10
like $10 a bottle, and it's just a really light. You know, it goes with great appetizers and salads, and your light summer fish. It's excellent.
Oh, yeah, it's very sweet and very fruity.
So while you drink that, I'll show you how to do our dish.
Okay, perfect. That's sort of a drinking day here on Showcase Minnesota. I'll move this out of the way. You're going to come over here.
We are. I'm going to start with the cedar papers. And you've probably heard of cedar plank salmon as a really popular dish. These are cedar papers, which are basically like a veneer of a cedar plank. And they are excellent because you just have to soak them for 5 or 10 minutes. And we're going to do the halibut today. And what you do is place the halibut right in the center. We're going to season it with a little salt and pepper. But this just kind of infuses the food with a real subtle smoky flavor. And again, it takes like 10 minutes to cook it, and you can do it indoors or outdoors.
Is halibut the best fish for this? Are there some other alternatives?
You can do anything from chicken to salmon to bone-in pork chops and shrimp and vegetables. So it's a really versatile way to cook. And you can just wrap these up. You can tie them with cotton string if you want, but these are big enough to where you can just put them right in a grill pan. And so it's that easy. And it cooks for about 5 minutes per side, and then it's ready.
How long did you soak the...
You just soak them for 5 or 10 minutes.
What do you call them?
Cedar papers.
Cedar papers. And for 5 or 10 minutes.
5 or 10 minutes. You can buy them in the seafood department of a lot of grocery stores, like a Whole Foods type store. So very easy to use. So while that's cooking, I'm going to start this fresh vegetable relish. And this is a great recipe because the good thing about this one is you can serve it over chicken or any kind of seafood. shrimp, scallops, or anything. So we're going to start by sauteing a little olive oil and about a half a red onion. And this only takes a couple of minutes to make.
Now, what makes this gourmet? Is it the fancy presentation?
Well, it's a beautiful presentation, but it's a 15-minute dish. And if you serve this on a Saturday night to friends, I mean, they'd be highly impressed. But it's easy enough to do, during the week for your family. And it's just a great, really light, easy dish. A lot of my recipes are really healthy, so this is definitely one of them. And this is a little bit of yellow bell pepper and tomato.
Wow, the color is extraordinary, and that's part of it too. It looks like summer. It looks so pretty.
Exactly. And we're going to do a little sugar to sweeten it.
Okay. Now, you live in a warm weather climate. Do you consider some of your dishes summer dishes and winter dishes? Because here in Minnesota, it gets so cold, we have really hearty things often in the winter.
Right. Well, the book is full of a lot of things that can be baked in the oven or a little bit heartier. A lot of the grilling recipes in the book tell you how to do it indoors, in the oven, and other alternatives. So, yeah, it's not just a summer grilling book. It's really versatile. Now, add a little white wine vinegar, and then once this sautés for a couple of minutes, this is chopped green olives and capers, parsley, and lemon zest. And this is where your flavor really comes in.
And again, more color.
Yes, and it's
so beautiful.
This is actually even a good kind of relish to toss with fresh pasta with a little olive oil.
Now, how long are we going to have it in the skillet here?
Just
right
here.
To heat it?
Yeah, it's done. I mean, it's that easy. So
we've got about 30 seconds left. That's going to end up being
just like that. And this is kind of the finished dish. You just open up your cedar papers, spoon the relish on top, and you just serve it. This is a great green salad with a green goddess dressing out of the cookbook. It's a yogurt-based, real healthy dressing. And all this is found in the cookbook, which you can get at fireandflavor.com.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell everybody that. And I thank you so much for coming back and coming by. And that drink is just
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Sipping along with the segment. I hope not too much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
For a copy of today's recipe, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen or log on to showcaseminnesota.com. Click on recipes, then go to the main dish category. You can find more great recipes inside Gena Knox's Gourmet Made Simple. Just go to showcaseminnesota.com and click on the Tuesday link. And a lot more ahead this Tuesday morning on Showcase Minnesota.